Hello everyone, welcome to Wing Paper Crafting. My name is Angel Fitch. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you've all decided to join me today. Today we're going to use our basic card template that we made yesterday during Template Tuesday to make a birthday card. So let's go ahead and get started. And if I could ask you while I'm getting this together here, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really like it if you join us. And go ahead and hit that like button while you're at it. So we are going to start with a card base of Blackberry Bliss that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to give this a good burnish so it lays nice and flat, hopefully. All right, we're going to give it another one. All right, that paper just doesn't want to lay flat yet. It will. We've got a piece for the inside that's 4 by 5 1/4. This is very vanilla. And then I've got a piece of cardstock from a retired paper pack that was called Favored Flowers. So this is kind of a couple of years old. And it has pretty flowers on one side, but I wanted this just smaller pattern here for our first layer. So let's go ahead and get this one down. So we're just going to center this up right here on the front of our card base. And we have just a very tiny border. There we go. All right, our next piece we're going to use is another piece of Blackberry Bliss that is 2 3/4 by 5.5. And then I've got a piece of pattern paper here that is 2.5 by 5.5. And this came from the Cute as a Bug paper pack that we've kind of been using over the last several weeks. So let's go ahead and get this piece down. So we're going to center that just, left to right here on this piece of cardstock. So we're looking for even borders on both sides. And that looks pretty good, so give that a good push. And then this is going to go right down the center of our card. And so I'm going to center this up again, left to right. And let's see, that looks pretty good. So we'll give that a nice press. All right, now we've got our inside piece of very vanilla, and this little piece here, this is 3/4 of an inch by 3, and we are going to stamp on this. And then I cut one of the bugs out of the Cute as a Bug paper that we're going to embellish the front of our card with. We are going to stamp in Blackberry Bliss, so let me move our card out of the way here so we have room to do our stamping. And we are going to stamp Happy Birthday from the, let's see, this retired, I think this is retired, and it may not be, this Charming Day stamp and die set that was from over the summer. We're going to do the Happy Birthday. And on the inside, we're going to do Time to Celebrate, which came from this beautiful Butterflies stamp set. So let's go ahead and get our Happy Birthday down. Now this is one of those, dreaded red rubber stamps, so we have to be careful not to push too hard and not to rock our block, because if we do, we'll end up messing this up. And I'm going to stamp to the right hand side of our little piece of paper here, because on the left hand side is where I'm going to put our bug. So I'm not pushing very hard, but I am giving it time for the ink to transfer. Okay, so we've got that, which does not appear to be straight at all. I'm not sure I like that. So why don't we flip that over and try again? Let me see if I can get a better straighter stamp, maybe. It wasn't bad. The quality was fine. It just was crooked. There we go. That looks better. All right, so we're going to put that right there. And let me put this to the side. We're going to do our time to celebrate. And let's get this inked up. And I'm going to line this up on the glass mat. And we will just get this down right here. Oh, I have a feeling that was crooked too. Oh, not too bad. I thought it was way worse than that. All right, let's put our ink away. Let me check and make sure I don't have any ink on me. Okay, let's go ahead and put our inside piece down. So we're just gonna put some glue on here. And we'll center that up inside of our card here. And something like that. Okay. Back on the front, we're going to put this down flat. Make sure I've got the right side. Yep. Okay, so we're going to put this down flat right down here at the bottom. So kind of like that. And then we're going to take our caterpillar here and we're going to put it up on some dimensionals. So we will get a couple of these on here. And let's see, we're going to do one more. We don't want our tail drooping. Except we need to move that one over just a little bit because it's going to show. There we go. Alright, so let me get the backs off of this. And we'll get this down. Right down here at this left edge. So kind of just like that. Perfect. And I've got some antique pearls that we're going to use for bling. So we will get a couple of these off of here. And I think we'll put one there. You get one of these smaller ones. We'll put here. And another smaller one. How about right up there? And that looks pretty good. Isn't that cute? So there is our card. Now, let's look at the others that I made. So, I made this one using that Floral Charm paper set from over the summer. I used all the same sentiments on these, and that way I could stock up on my birthday cards. So we've got that one. This one is from the old paper pack retired that was called Serene Love. And I just love this paper. And then last but not least, let me scoot these all up so you guys can all see them. Last but not least, I used the Turtley Awesome paper. And I fussy cut our little turtle out here with his birthday cake. And that is that. Alright, so don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And ring that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And I will be back. We'll be back on Friday to do our Fun Pull Friday cards. And in the meantime, I think I'll have a paper pumpkin for you guys too. So I will see you all in the next one. Have a crafty evening. Bye.